Good morning, everybody. So, this is Geeta Chugh here, and I'm here to present for the power animal. But before that, I would like to just give a small introduction of myself. So, I'm basically born and brought up Mumbai, and professional wise, I am into an IT career. I have been working with Hexaway Technologies as a project manager. So, career wise, life is going good. Okay. Um, with respect to power animal, when the first time the list had come in that you need to choose your power animal and share whatever you feel about it, well, without second thought, I just took dog. And I don't know why, but there was no reason, no resonation at that stage when it came in. I just said, okay, I'll talk about dog. I don't know why, but later on, when I actually started researching and understanding what dog is, I could resonate a lot of things with my own self. That yes, this is one of the features which even I have, and I love to be with it. So that's how the thing happened, and I'm pretty excited about sharing it about my own self and as well as the sacred space that I share with the dog. Okay, one of the very things which is resonating is a very good friend. Okay, so I'm actually, if you become a very good friend of mine, I can always sit and listen to you if you are stuck with anything you want to just have a talk. I'm there. The same like how dogs are. If you are upset, you're happy, they'll just sit and listen to you with whatever emotion you carry. Okay, this is one of the things which I wanted to share before I actually get started. Okay, so give me a second. I'll just share my screen. So yeah, so in my sacred space, I already shared that, I resonated as a very good friend. Okay, now what dog actually means? What dog actually represents? So dog represents reliability. They're always reliable. If you need a friend to talk, the dog is always there. Now, if you have pets, you can resonate with yourself also, like how your pet is behaving with you. I don't have a pet myself, but when I see at my friend's place, I do resonate with this point. Okay, they're very positive. Whatever mood you are, they're always positive. Now, morning you are not in a good mood, and with a very bad mood, you fight from home, you scold your dog. But when you come back home, that's the first person who will actually wag and hug you and be available to talk to you, and it will not be grumpy, or it will not be like you did not speak to me a good way in the morning, so I should be angry. That is one thing which they will never have, and that's why they are always positive, and that is actually the state which we always should be. We should have actually that positiveness in ourselves, because this is what keeps us going. And if you see, that is what even dogs, they'll always keep going with whatever space they have. They're always loving. Now, here, always loving is where whatever stage you are, they'll come and give you, even at night, they love to be cuddled, they love to be hugged. Okay? That's what even we as humans also need it. They are social animals. Now, why it is called social animals is because once, you take your dog outside, to your surroundings, they become very friendly immediately with the next dog. And for us today, if you see, the life has become so close that we prefer to be being into our own selves. Now we need to open up. We need to be social. The social life somewhere has gone away. And we need to be exploring ourselves. They love to explore. Dogs, they just love to explore themselves. And one thing is one more, that, if you have been traveling somewhere, and if you give you see if there is a stranger coming into their area, they'll always come and bark. So which means it's not just one dog which will bark, it will bark together. The whole huge collection of dogs will bark together, and huge collections of dogs will actually be together. And see how similar they are. Okay, they are very charming. You just love to be with them if they are very cute. You find some dogs very cute. Like Chihuahua is one dog which I find it very cute myself. Okay, yeah, they are very intelligent. Now, this intelligence you can resonate with the police where they hire those dogs and they have those dogs. The dogs can actually smell with where they have where there is a theft, and they can actually take you to that thief. That is how strong senses they have, and that is how intelligent also they are, because they can make a difference between the smell of what they had in the property place till the thief's place. I mean, differentiation, having those senses is something which is very marvelous. Okay, and they're very protective. Exactly as I said a minute ago, if somebody comes in into your door who is not having a good sense of energy, yeah, having a negative energy, and they'll start barking, and they'll not allow that person to stay also. I mean, I'm sure you all must have felt it. If you're feeling scared by going somebody's house, they will definitely, keep staying at it continuously to check, whether you are a right person or a wrong person, and they'll make you uncomfortable. And what they are trying to do is they're actually trying to protect the family where he's staying. Okay. Now, dogs, if you see, they represent a lot. Their features are representing a lot with wolves and psychotypes. Okay, they're mostly of herding farm animals. They are also used for hunting. Like previous old days, they used to be hunting dogs there. Okay, and when for different dogs, it means different spirits. But whatever you say, dog is always a man's animal, a very good friend. Okay, now what dog teaches us? Dog teaches us to be a real friend. Like, you're suppose, one fine day you're very sad and you want to just pour out of what it is, and you're very uncomfortable to talk to anybody or share what it is. You just sit with a dog and just keep sharing. It'll listen silently, and it'll always be there, like, it'll listen to it so silently that you'll really feel better. And then they'll be there just to give you that company. They're devoted companions. Anytime, even if you're happy, they'll love to be very happy with you. They'll jump, join, keep jumping. And when you're sad, they'll just sit silently, watching you, watching your each actions. Okay. Then the next one is alert us to threats. As I said, they are very alert there. If they find that some negative person is around, it will not allow it to come close to you. They'll always be a guard. They'll always stand like a guard and give you that shelter. Okay. Dogs are considered man's best friend, and that is why it is also a family oriented person. So when you keep a pet as a dog, they become your family. And anytime, if anything happens, it's always like if the dog is also not well, you do go back and take the dog also to the doctor, just like how you would take anybody of your family person. Okay, so they are family oriented. And one thing is that, if you love your dog, it helps to love yourselves also, because there is some love energy that keeps flowing out of yourself. Okay, so what does dog symbolism mean? Okay, now in different religions it is different meaning. Okay, but worldwide is that motherhood is one of the thing, because that's how they nurture their pups. It's always a motherhood feeling. Okay, in Christianity they mean that dogs are a symbol of protection and guardianship. They'll always be there to support and guide and protect. In Greece, they are first a companionship. Later on, they become a guardian. They always guard you. And if they are placed at a place of death, they will always see that, they are continuously guarding. There is no, it doesn't allow anything else to come around, because they have that sense of sensing if there is any negative energy or higher energy, spirit energy coming around, it will alert the people around. Okay. Then Native Americans, they usually use it for protection. And if there is any danger, they will warn, they will just keep barking, and it will always there to support and protect. Now, in India, dogs are very well connected with Kal Bhairav, as Geetu ma'am was just sharing that they are a protector. So they protect the doors of any village. Okay. Then it is also symbolizing with Dattatreya and Sai Baba. I'll be talking about this in the later slides. Okay. So dogs are basically a symbol of strength, courage, tenacity. They have, they'll never go back. If they are there to protect, they'll always protect. They give that, it's okay to be afraid, but okay to be afraid and going back is the wrong thing. It is okay to be afraid, but you need to face your fears. Okay, you need to overpower any any negative thing coming up, any overshadow coming up, which is not good. They can sense anything which is not good around, and they'll always give you a. They will let you know with a bark. Okay, they help to protect us, protect our family, and protect the surroundings also. Okay. Now, what each dog color means? Okay, now this is something interesting. So basically, black dogs are known to be guardian spirits. They will protect you from harm. White, as the symbol, as the white is always, for purity. It is for purity and new beginnings. It's a sign of new hopes. So a brown dog is normally associated with loyalty and protection. They are again a natural guardian. So yellow dogs are very happy, friendly, and full of life. So it's a reminder to everybody of us that we need to live our life simple and happy. So gray dogs are calm and wise, and it has been seen that they always offer guidance. Now, no matter what the color, what the breed they are always for friendship, love, protection. Okay? And that's what we also should be having. Now, what happens if you dream about a dog? So basically, dreaming about a dog is that you need to be moving out of your stress zone and just giving more time to yourself. Maybe you've been not giving so much of time to yourself lately. The second thing is it's basically to a reminder of having a masculine and feminine energy balance. Now, dog actually defines as a feminine energy. So if you're neglecting your feminine energy, it's time to reconnect with it. So as everybody has a, a light side and a dark side, okay, even dogs have a dark side. Okay. Now they are basically, what happens is they're very possessive and very jealous. How? Now imagine, you have been, having a pet, and you go for a stroll on a garden, and suddenly your friend also is there having another pet, and you start loving that pet and dog, you start petting that dog, and your dog goes bonkers, it is going to actually start barking that how can you love that dog? I am your dog. I am your pet. You're supposed to be loving me. You know, I'm sure you can resonate this point so well. I know this because I have been experiencing this. If the dog will never allow to love anybody, you have to love me only. Okay. But yes, this is their shortcomings too. Okay. Now, how do you live like a dog in terms of career, relationship, and finances? Well, a lot of things here. Okay. So, in career, suppose you've been doing too much of micromanaging, then it leads to a feelings of anxiety and stress. You need to actually let go yourself, and you should be able to enjoy life fully. In relationships, basically, there is a tendency of loving. Now, it's good to love openly, listen to your heart, but sometimes if you are too lovable or too, getting into the love zone, then it leads to frustration and resentment, and that is where the relationships suffer. Now, finances, basically, it simply means you need to control your finances so that you can save it for a grey day. Now, dogs are very well related with the Indian mythology, like Kal Bhairav, which is a manifestation of Lord Shiva. So it has a Vahan, its own vehicle, which is the dog, and it is known as Shaman. So it guards the entrance of Kashi, protecting with heavenly abode and external dangers. So it reminds us that we as humans also should be protecting our inner demons such as lust, fear, and so on. Okay. So this is a painting where it shows four dogs and the Vedas. Now this is basically the Kal Bhairav transform into four docile the puppies embracing the Vedas. So this was to accompany Dattatreya. Now, Lord Dattatreya is usually depicts with three heads, which gives Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva actually past, present, and future. So it is also, if you see, there is a cow also behind, and it symbolizes that it is a wish cow. So you need to be sitting in a meditative mode and having a lot of bhakti with this. So these are the watchdogs, which actually depicts ultimate truth. Okay. Now, I'm sure you must have gone to Shirdi. So in Shirdi, there are a lot of tales where they say that in every animal, bird, or the human beings also, Baba comes as a form of himself to us. Now, there is actually a story behind it. So basically, there was one hungry dog who had actually gone to a lady's house who was very, very hungry. And the lady saw the hungry dog and she just fed the dog. And the dog was very happy. He ate, fulfilled his stomach, and then he went back. Now, this lady in the evening went to the Sai Baba's temple to give just for her regular devotee devotion. And Sai Baba told her, "Thank you for relishing me with so much of food." Now, this lady was surprised. How did I feed you? Because I myself am still in feeding myself. I'm struggling to feed myself. So she said that it's basically when I came to you in the afternoon, you fed me. And that is where she resonated. Yes, it was the dog which I fed her. I had fed. So she could resonate it and said, "Okay, thank you so much." And then she took blessings. And then he said that you will find me in every form, like a bird, an animal. You can see the pictures, like there's a pigeon, there's a parrot, cow. It's good to feed. So yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. And it was nice sharing. If there are any questions, I'm glad to take it.
Now I open the forum for all questions, all experiences with dogs that you would like to talk over here and add it to the power animal of the dog.
Yeah, I have said this many times. So I'm working with dogs since a long time. And yeah, I have definitely seen the traits, whatever you have told. Even I have a dog at home and I've seen him, how I mean, the way he behaves at times. Also, they are connected with your, the spirituality. I mean, they will understand uh, everything which is related to that, even if there is some tense energy or it just could be anything. And yes, of course, they are a very, they are really a best friend of anyone. So I had an experience, like 3, 4 months back. There was a dog. She never ever allowed anyone to touch her. Like literally never. She was a very timid one, but a very beautiful one, complete white and a very nice dog. That day, I don't know, somehow me and my dog, of course, we went in the morning for a walk and I was feeling I was a bit low, something had happened. And to my surprise, she approached me, she came to me and she herself started rubbing herself to me. Even I was surprised that In 4 years, she never ever allowed me to touch her. And today she could find that I was having some glitch, and therefore she tried to, or maybe she tried to release me or something. And that was the first and last time she allowed me to pat. Again, till now, she is not allowing me to touch.
Thank you, Mrinmay, for validating everything that Geeta has said right now. Your experience, even as an animal communicator, has come up here. But it is beautiful. Thank you, Geeta. Your explanation about the dog is wonderful.
Thank
And I'm sure all of us have experienced the dog and its energy as a spirit and as a power animal at all times.
So just an observation, since you said that brown dogs were protective, I remembered Saint Bernards are normally white and brown. So even the yellow dogs are very loving. I said, oh, golden retrievers are always loving. They're always sadly loving. I mean, okay, they're just over loving is the right word. So I was just correlating whatever you were saying. Made perfect sense. So thank you.
Gauri, would you like to say something about it?
Yeah, so actually my son and daughter-in-law, my daughter-in-law had a dog which passed away last year, and they were planning to keep another one, but we kept telling them that delay till you heal from the passing away of your other dog. Finally, they got one 2 months to 3 months back because they were contemplating, suppose we have to move and this and that and all. So what will happen and how will we manage? And then they decided, okay, forget it. We'll see, we'll take it as it comes. They got a beautiful Maltese, 2 months old, and it's become a family dog, and it's very comfortable everywhere. I mean, I thought dogs were pretty snooty because my experience with dogs was like they're pretty snooty, but this guy is like anybody on the road and he'll be jumping, "Ki, aao mujhe pet karo." Or if you don't, then it's like so sad. And the day he came, within 10 days, my son got a offer from the same company, but he had to shift to Bangalore. So now, they've named him Hero, which is abundance in Spanish. And so you can see the abundance flowing now because there's abundant love flowing from everybody who comes in contact with him. And, it's been a good experience. So as paw parent, I think it's a good experience.
That's beautiful.
they're actually family oriented. That's why it got so connected.
Related to this one on this. So there was one of my clients who approached me, and they were having an issue that at times their companion tries to he tries to pull them, like maybe he will pull their like dress, or he'll just go and try to bring them together. So they weren't understanding like what's this happening and all. So it was like, it was since a long time these guys didn't had a proper, like a chat at the table and like, stuff like that. So this guy insisted that no, I think he used to sit in a corner. He used to feel sad that no one's sitting together on a table and all. And suddenly they started seeing this change in him. So when we asked him like what's the issue with you, they were feeling he may be having some health issue or something. But no, he just wanted all of them to sit at the table and like just be together. And that was what he was telling each time whenever we asked him a few questions. But every time he used to mention that no, I just want a togetherness. So yeah, they do this. Thank you.
Wow, that's so awesome.
As a power animal dog, we too have it, all of us. We want the love, we want the attention, we want the togetherness. So, in conclusion, I will only say one thing, that we are all dogs, some way or the other. Yes. So that's another change in a belief system. That belief system of people saying, you're a dog. Of course I'm a dog. So let's take this new belief system with a lot of happiness. Thank you, Geeta, for changing a belief system along with your presentation.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.